Nigel Farage is standing as a wannabe MP in the UK general election. Now, this is a major U-turn for the man widely seen as the godfather of Brexit. For Rishi Sunak's Conservatives, it's potentially bad news, as it may well split the vote where Farage is standing and give Labour a fighting chance of taking the seat. Let's bring in Bénédicte Paviot, observing all matters for us, as always in London. Bénédicte, very good evening to you. Why has Nigel Farage made this U-turn?
Why he has made this U-turn, particularly since only days ago, Nigel Farage was saying, why would I want to spend every Friday, that's what MPs who are elected to Parliament do, in Clacton. Clacton on the east coast of England, known for its beaches, for being a seaside town, now thrust into the spotlight by Nigel Farage. This is a man who has stood, and that's where the why comes in, 7 times previously, unsuccessfully, since he has failed so far to become a member of Parliament. One of the many reasons that he is standing in Clacton is because it is very popular, was very popular during the Brexit vote, with the Leave campaign. The Leave campaign, for those viewers who have forgotten, is about leaving the European Union, which, unpredicted by the polls, a majority of UK voters decided that the UK should indeed go ahead with Brexit and leave and no longer be a member of the European Union. So he thinks he has a fighting chance. But he also thinks that the Conservative Party is no longer conservative. He wants to pull it to the right. And he clearly, he says, wants to energize this election campaign, which, yes, I have been reporting for France 24 before that on many general elections, as have others. And they say that actually this election campaign, suddenly called just over a week ago by the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, this is not going well at all. In fact, it's Mr. Sunak's could be his worst nightmare, because this could really be split that party, and the Conservative Party, that has already had a lot of infighting, a lot of MPs standing down saying they're not going to stand at the next general election. And they are consistently about 20 points or 18 points behind in the polls. And it's clear that the Labour Party, again in a poll today, looks set. It's just a poll. The ultimate one is the general election on the 4th of July, but looks set to have a comfortable, very comfortable majority when the 4th of July vote comes.
Can you tell us more about what Nigel Farage's strategy is here?
Well, his strategy is basically to occupy the territory, and he's begun that already. The first TV debate and a head-to-head between Labour's Sir Keir Starmer and the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak will take place on Tuesday evening, so tomorrow evening. It'll be 1 hour long, and that was supposed to occupy the territory politically tomorrow. But clearly, Mr. Farage, who has now announced not just that he's standing to be MP, but that he will now be the leader of the Reform Party as opposed to its honorary president, that means that he wins the right to be in TV debates. Yes, not in the head-to-head tomorrow, but you can count on him very much going to Clacton tomorrow and occupying the media territory. And this is going to be a major headache, particularly for Rishi Sunak and the Conservative Party, as I said, trailing badly in the polls, but also for the Labour Party, because it seems that he will particularly, and the Reform Party, that according to polls, one come out today, YouGov, will not win any seats in the general election. But of course, that poll was done in that research before Farage actually entered this contest. Will he be 8th time lucky? That is possible. It will be a very tough order. There's a very big Conservative majority. It's the 9th, I think, Conservative safest seat in the United Kingdom so far.
Briefly, Bénédicte, how do you think Farage will get on?
Well, I think it's going to be a tall order as far as winning that seat. But will he occupy the media territory a lot? Many people say he's got the gift of the gab. He goes down to the pub and makes a big play of the fact that he's one of the people. And I think he's going to be a major disruptor. That's what he did during Brexit. He's one of the most famous politicians, but he's never been an MP. He's been a member of the European Parliament, but he wants to be an MP in Westminster. Will he do it on the 4th of July?
Bénédicte Paviot, you'll be the one who'll tell us. Thank you very much indeed for that briefing from London. Thank you, Bénédicte. Great to see you.